just saw me make the medicine ball, and this is a little bit sweet. I wasn't expecting the honey to be so sweet. Anyway, so today's video, I wanted to show you guys some audiobooks. If you are trying to get out of the reading slump, you took a break and you want to get back into reading, I just want to show you some suggestions on some books that really got me out of that reading slump. And yeah, these are mostly audiobooks. And so because I am a busy mother and I'm just a busy person in general, that I love an audiobook that, when I'm driving, when I have a road trip that I need to go somewhere, I like to have a book I'm listening to. So some books help me go to sleep. And so, yes, so these books, it's about 6 books that I want to share with you. Like I said, these are all audiobooks. So the first one is by an author, Colleen Hoover. I'm just going to mention 3 of her books that I personally like. And again, it got me out of that reading slump. And yeah, so the first one by Colleen Hoover is Verify, November 9, and It Ends With Us. Now, 2 of the books is very trigger warning. They have some trigger warnings with them. Definitely look up those warnings. And especially with It Ends With Us, that one is good. And what I love about Colleen Hoover's writing is that she engrosses you in with the character. Even though you have never been in like a situation like that, you leave the book knowing more about situations than going into it. And so love those books. I highly recommend them, and the description of each book will be in the description box below, so definitely check that out. So another book or author that I want to mention is Ellie Camino, and I hope I'm saying her name right. She just recently came out with a book, I think. The first one is Finley Donovan is Killing It. And then this is like it's like a murder mystery type book, and I kind of like those type of books. And the second one is Finley Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead. And I might be getting them mixed up, but again, check out the description box below on what each book is about. So, but basically, both of those books is about a single mother who is just basically trying to make it. She is a writer. She's basically a book writer, and she is supposed to be writing her book, but she's going through a divorce with her husband, and they have 2 children, I think, and they're going through this custody battle, and that is what's distracting her in writing this book. Then she finds herself in just tricky situations, and it's just funny how she kind of deal with it. It's almost predictable, but at the same time, I personally like the journey that the author takes you through in this story, and so I love those 2 books. The third one that I want to talk about is John Marr's The One. Now, the whole plot of the book is this. So The One is basically you have to do this DNA test, and based on your blood type, you are compatible to the one. And I like that whole mystery type book, and this is one of them, The One. And again, all of the titles I'm talking about is going to be in the description box below. And then so that was another one that was good. I personally thought it was good, just how the person would give their DNA, their blood type. They do like a test, and then this company determines which is the one. Now the same premise is with this other book called Soulmate Equation by Christy Lauren, and this one is good as well because same thing. but instead of your blood, it is your saliva. You swab your mouth, and then you mail in your results, and then the company will send back your results on who your soulmate is. And then this particular company, he's the CEO of the company, and never gotten a match until this one person who is again is having a hard time with life and trying to figure things out. And yeah, so that particular book was very exciting. It kept my attention, and I tend to find books, there's certain books that are hard to keep my attention, and so these books that I'm mentioning kept my attention. I thought that it was really interesting, and I just want to preface really quick back to Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover, I thought was like, you know, a romance book, and I read romance, but just not a lot of it. And I thought that's what her books were about. And let me tell you, her books are not about that at all. And one of my friends tried to tell me that too, like, hey, you should read this book. It's really interesting. And, you know, and I thought it was like, is it like romance and sex and all of that? I don't want to read about that, you know, but her books are not like that. There is a little sprinkle of that, but you know, that is not the whole gist of the book, if you understand what, you know, what I'm saying. But anyway, so those are the books. So those are the 4 books that I'm talking about. Another one that I want to mention is by Kylie Harris, or Kylie D. Harris, and she wrote 2 books. One of them is called Black Girls Must Die Exhausted, and then the other one was Black Girls Must Be Magic. And both of them, again, was very interesting. It's a fiction book about this journalist who is, you know, just going through life, and she is a single woman trying to figure out, and she's dating, she's basically you know, about to get promoted, and she's just trying to figure things out on what to do next in her life. And then certain things, I don't want to ruin the whole thing, but I'm just very vague in what I'm telling you, because you know, you have to read the book, right? Or listen to the book. So yeah, so she is trying to figure things out. She wants a baby. She has a really good relationship with this guy, and this guy is basically not trying to hear it. He is comfortable where he's at, and you just learn how she tries to figure life out, and things like that. So let me see. So it's Colleen Hoover, Ellie Combino, Christine Lauren, John Mars, Kayla D. Harris, and there is another one that I wanted to mention as well, and it is called The Only Black Girl, and this is like a mystery type. This is like a mystery type book, and I forget what the author's name is. I'll show you the picture of it, but again, the description is in the description box of the book. But the preference of this book is the only black girl. She is in a corporate America type job, and she is getting like these secret notes, and someone is trying to warn her about this particular job or promotion that she's about to get. And so when she is getting these notes, she's just trying to figure out what these notes are coming from, why this person is giving her notes, and you see the journey of her trying to figure that out, why and what is really going on. And I thought it was okay, but again, I like reading about mystery and, you know, different type of like you're trying to figure out what's going on in the book. So those are my books, guys. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. When I was growing up, when I was in high school, well, middle school, high school, I was reading a lot of different books like V.C. Andrews, The Babysitter's Club, Nancy Drew. And, you know, during that time, I was really into journaling and reading and things like that. And now I'm kind of getting back into that. And yeah, let me know if you guys love to read and what books are you reading, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. And let me know if you tried the you know, the Starbucks medicine ball drink. It is really good, guys. Definitely try it. I love drinking tea in the morning. Anyway, you guys take care. Be blessed.